हॅलो, गुड मॉर्निंग एव्हरीवन. आज आपण सुरू करणार इनपुट टॅक्स क्रेडिट. इनपुट टॅक्स क्रेडिट म्हणजे काय? लास्ट लेक्चरला आपण पाहिलं होतं की डबल टॅक्स जो आपण पेड करतो. क्रेडिट मीन्स रिड्युसिंग द टॅक्स ऑलरेडी पेड इन ऑर आउट इनपुट परचेस फ्रॉम टॅक्स टू बी पेड ऑन आउटपुट सेल्स. सो जो ऑलरेडी तुम्ही परचेस करताना टॅक्स पेड केलाय तो पुन्हा सेल करताना पेड करू नये म्हणून जो टॅक्स रिड्यूस केला जातो या सिस्टमला म्हटलं जातं इनपुट टॅक्स क्रेडिट. आता याच्यातले काही महत्वाचे त्यांनी डेफिनेशन्स दिलेले आहेत. त्यातला ॲग्रिगेट टर्नओव्हर. ॲग्रिगेट टर्नओव्हर म्हणजे काय? ऑल टॅक्सेबल सप्लायज एक्सक्लुडिंग द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ इनवर्ड सप्लायज ऑन विच टॅक्स इज पेएबल बाय अ पर्सन ऑन रिव्हर्स चार्ज बेसिस. देन एक्झेम्प्ट सप्लायज, देन एक्सपोर्ट ऑफ गुड्स अँड सर्व्हिसेस बोथ, हे काल आपण पाहिलेलं आहे सगळं. देन कॅपिटल गुड्स म्हणजे काय? कॅपिटल गुड मीन्स the value of which capitalized in the books of account of the person claiming the input tax credit and which are used intended to be used in the course of furtherance of business. Then electronic credit ledger. Electronic credit ledger म्हणजे काय? The electronic credit ledger means electronic credit ledger refer to the section 49 subsection 2. So section 49 subsection 2 मध्ये electronic credit ledger विषयी सांगितलेलं आहे त्यांनी. Then exempt supply under section 47. आता कोणता सप्लाय एक्झाम सप्लाय मीन्स सप्लाय ऑफ एनी गुड्स और सर्विसेज बोथ विच आर attracts nil rate of tax or which may be wholly exempt from tax under section 11 or under section 6 of the integrated goods and services tax act and include non taxable supply. सो याच्यामध्ये एक तर नील रेट टॅक्स सप्लाय असणाऱ्या गोष्टी येतील किंवा ज्याच्यावर तुझ्या फुल्ली एक्झेम्प्ट आहेत अशा गोष्टी येतील किंवा नॉन टॅक्सेबल सप्लाय जो आहे तो याच्यात इन्क्लूड होतो. आता एक्झाम कोणत्या गोष्टी असतील तर अंडर सेक्शन 11 मध्ये म्हटलेल्या ज्या काही एक्झाम गुड्स अँड सर्व्हिसेस ते आणि सेकंड इंटिग्रेटेड गुड्स अँड सर्व्हिसेस टॅक्स ऍक्ट त्याच्यानंतर अंडर सेक्शन 6 मध्ये म्हटल्याप्रमाणे गुड्स अँड सर्व्हिस टॅक्स ऍक्ट नुसार ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी ज्या एक्झाम म्हटलेल्या आहेत होली एक्झेम्प्ट त्या सगळ्या याच्यात इन्क्लूड होतात. ते इनपुट अंडर सेक्शन 2 सबसेक्शन 59. इनपुट मीन्स एनी गुड्स अदर दॅन कॅपिटल गुड्स यूज intended to be used to a supplier in the course of furtherance of business. Then input services under section 2 subsection 60. Input service means any service used or intended to be used by a supplier in the course of furtherance of business. Then 7 input service distributor under section 2 subsection 61. Input service distributor means an office of the supplier of goods service or both which receives tax invoices issued under section 31 onwards the receipt of input service and the issue prescribed document for the purpose of distributing the credit of central tax, state tax, integrated tax or union territory tax and tax paid on the said services. हे ऑलरेडी काल आपलं झालेलं आहे. Eligibility condition of taking input tax credit section. Are the inclusive in exempt supply sections? The value of exempt supply under section 17 subsection 2 shall be such as may be prescribed and shall include supplies on which the recipient is liable to pay tax on reverse charge basis. Transaction is security in securities, sales of land and subject to clause B of paragraph 5 of schedule 2 sales of building. Then input tax credit in case of banking company and financial institution section 17 subsection 4. A banking company or a financial institution including the non-banking financial company engage in supplying services by way of accepting deposits, extending loans or advances shall have the option to either company with provision of section 17 subsection 2 or avail of every month amount equal to 50% of the eligible input tax credit on inputs, capital goods and input services in that month, and the rest shall lapse. The option once exercised shall not be withdrawn during the remaining part of the financial year. The restriction of 50% shall not apply to the tax paid on supplies made by one registered person to another registered person having the same permanent account number. Permanent account number म्हणजे काय तर तुमचा पॅन नंबर. Input tax credit not be available in respect of the following situation. Section 17 subsection 5 motor vehicle and other conveyances. However, credit can be availed if they are used for making the following taxable supplier, namely further supply of such vehicle or conveyance or transportation or passengers, or imparting training on driving, flying, navigation, navigating such vehicles or conveyances. Second, for transportation of goods. B. Input tax credit will not be available for supply of goods or services or both in case food and beverages, outdoor certain beauty treatment, health services, cosmetic and plastic surgery. However, credit will be eligible where an inward supply of goods or services or both a particular category is used by a registered person for making an outward taxable supply of the same category of goods and services or both an element of taxable composite mixed supply. म्हणजे काय म्हटलंय फूड्स अँड बेवरेजेस आउटडोर कॅटरिंग जिकडून बाहेरून कॅटरिंग तुम्ही मागवून घेतात किंवा ब्युटी ट्रीटमेंट घेता हेल्थ सर्व्हिसेस असतील कॉस्मेटिक असतील किंवा प्लास्टिक सर्जरी however credit will be eligible where in inward supply of goods or services is a particular category used by a registered person for making outward taxable supply of the some category. आता याच्यापैकी जर कुठली सर्व्हिसेस यूज करत असेल एखादा टॅक्सेबल पर्सन तर याच्यामध्ये त्याला क्रेडिट अवेलेबल होत नाही. ओके. देन सेकंड मेंबरशिप ऑफ अ क्लब हेल्थ अँड फिटनेस सेंटर. जर एखाद्या क्लबचं मेंबरशिप घेतलं असेल किंवा जिम असेल हेल्थ अँड फिटनेस सेंटर असतील तर अशा ठिकाणी सुद्धा तुम्हाला या पद्धतीची क्रेडिट अवेलेबल होत नाही. देन रेंट कॅब लाईफ इन्शुरन्स अँड हेल्थ इन्शुरन्स. एक कॅब एखादी भाड्याने घेणे किंवा लाईफ इन्शुरन्स असेल किंवा हेल्थ इन्शुरन्स असेल तर त्याच्यामध्ये सुद्धा तुम्हाला काय म्हटलं तर क्रेडिट मिळत नाही. However, input tax credit will be eligible where आता क्रॅट इलिजिबल कुठे ठरतो मग हा इनपुट टॅक्स क्रेडिट तर द गव्हर्नमेंट नोटिसेस the services which are obligatory for an employer to provide employees under any law time being of force or such inward supply of goods and services or both a particular category used by a registered person for making an outward taxable supply of the same category of goods or services or both as part of taxable composite or mixed supply. And next, the travel benefits extended to employees on vacations such as leave or home travel concession. Then C. Work contract services when supplied for construction of an immovable property. However, input tax credit is allowed. ज्या ठिकाणी म्हणजे बिल्डिंगचं काम असेल कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट वर्क जिथे असतील कन्स्ट्रक्शन वर्क त्या ठिकाणी इनपुट टॅक्स क्रेडिट अलाउ केलं जातं. वेअर इज सप्लायड फॉर कन्स्ट्रक्शन ऑर प्लांट अँड मशिनरी. जर त्या ठिकाणी एखाद्या प्लांट अँड मशिनरीचं कन्स्ट्रक्शन चालू आहे त्या ठिकाणी सप्लाय देत आहे. वेअर इज अन इनपुट सर्व्हिस फॉर द सप्लाय works contract service. Here construction includes reconstruction, renovation, addition or alteration of repairs to the extent of capitalization to the said immovable property and plant and machinery means apparatus, equipment and machinery fixed to earth by foundation of structural support that are used for making outward supply of goods or services or both and include such foundation and structural supports but excluded. आता याच्यामध्ये काय म्हटलं की सपोज कन्स्ट्रक्शन मध्ये काय काय इन्क्लूड होतं, तर रिकन्स्ट्रक्शन होतं, रिनोव्हेशन होतं, ऍडिशन होतं, अल्टरेशन होतं, से या सगळ्या किंवा रिपेअर्स असतील, या सगळ्या गोष्टी कन्स्ट्रक्शन येतात. मग याच्यामध्ये कोणत्या गोष्टी इन्क्लूड होत नाहीत, तर त्यात लँड बिल्डिंग ऑर एनी अदर सिव्हिल स्ट्रक्चर, telecommunication towers, and pipelines laid outside the factory premises. फॅक्टरी प्रिमाइसच्या बाहेरचे जे पाईपलाईन्स लेट्स असतील ते, टेलिकम्युनिकेशन टावर असतील तुमचे याचे मोबाईल सर्व्हिसेसचे, किंवा बिल्डिंग असेल, किंवा एनी अदर सिव्हिल स्ट्रक्चर. सो ह्या सगळ्या तुमच्या गोष्टी याच्यामध्ये इन्क्लूड होत नाहीत. Then goods or services are both received by a taxable person for construction of an immovable property on his own account, including when such goods or services or both are used in the course of furtherance of business. However, credit is allowed if there is supplied for construction of plant and machinery. Then goods or services or both on which tax has been paid under section 10, that is under composition scheme. Then goods or services or both received by a non-resident taxable person except on goods imported by him. Goods or services or both used for personal consumption. Then goods lost, stolen, destroyed, written off, or written off or supposed or by way of gift or free samples, and any tax paid in accordance with the provision of section 74, 129 and 130, that is evasion, then confiscation, etc. Then availability of credit in special circumstances. Section 18. Availability of input tax credit in special circumstances, section 18 subsection 1, subject to such condition and restrictions as may be prescribed. आता ज्या काही रिस्ट्रिक्शन्स किंवा कंडिशन्स आहेत त्या तुम्हाला खाली दिलेल्या आहेत. So input tax will be available on opening stock of inputs at the time of registration. Section 18, subsection 1, subsection A. A person who has applied for registration under this act within 30 days from the date on which he becomes liable to register and has been granted such registration shall be entitled to take credit of input tax in respect of input held in stock, input contained in semi-finished goods held in stock, and inputs contained in finished goods held in stock. From the day immediately preceding the date from which he becomes liable to pay tax under the provision of this act. Input tax credit available on opening stock of inputs at the time of voluntary registration, section 18 subsection 1 subsection B. A person who taken registration under section a person who takes registration under section 25 subsection 3 Voluntary registration shall be entitled to take credit input tax in respect of input held in stock, inputs contained in semi-finished goods held in stock, and input contained in finished goods held in stock on the day immediately preceding the date of grant of registration. Input tax credit available on opting out of composition scheme, section 18, subsection 1, subsection C, where any registered person ceases to pay tax under section 10, that is composition scheme, he shall be entitled to take credit of output tax in respect of input held in stock, inputs containing semi-finished goods held in stock, input containing finished goods held in stock, and on capital goods. On the day immediately preceding the date from which he become liable to pay tax under section 9, the credit of capital goods shall be reduced by such percentage point as may be prescribed. Input tax credit available on conversion of exempt supply into taxable supply. Section 18, subsection 1, subsection D. Where an exempt supply of goods or services or both by a registered person become taxable supply, such person shall be entitled to take credit of input in respect of input held in stock, input contained in semi-finished goods held in stock, input contained in finished goods held in stock, and on capital goods exclusively used for such exempt supply. On the day immediately preceding the date from which such supply becomes taxable, the credit of capital goods shall be reduced by such percentage points as may be prescribed. Time limit to take input tax credit. आता इनपुट टॅक्स क्रेडिट किती वेळात घेऊ शकतो त्यासाठी टाइम लिमिट काय आहे हे तुम्हाला सेक्शन 18 सबसेक्शन 2 मध्ये सांगितलेलं आहे. Where any registered person who has availed of input tax credit, sorry, okay, a registered person shall not be entitled to take input tax credit under section 18 subsection 1 in respect of any supply of goods or services or both to him after the expiry of 1 year from the date of issue of tax invoice relating to such supply. Then third, transfer input tax credit an account of change in constitution section 18 subsection 3 where there is a change in the constitution of registered person or on accounts of first one sales merger, demerger, amalgamation, lease or transfer of the business with the specific provision of transfer of liabilities. The said registered person shall be allowed to transfer the input tax credit which remains unutilized in his electronic credit ledger to such. B. Sold merger, demerge, amalgamate and leads to transferred business in such manner as may be prescribed. Then ITC reversal on switching to composition scheme or goods services becoming wholly exempt section 18 subsection 4 where any registered person who had avoid of input tax credit a options to pay tax under composition levy section 10 or b where the goods or services are both supplied by him become wholly exempt. He shall pay an amount by way of debit in the electronic credit ledger or electronic cash ledger equivalent to the credit of input tax in respect of inputs held in stock. Input contained in semi-finished goods held in stock. Inputs contained in semi-finished goods held in stock. Input contained in finished goods held in stock and capital goods reduced by such percentage point as may be prescribed on the day immediately preceding the date of exercising such option or as the case may be the date of such exemption. After payment of such amount, the balance of input tax credit, if any, lie in his electronic credit ledger shall lapse. Amount to be calculated in prescribed manner. Section 18, subsection 5. The amount of credit under section 81 and the amount payable under section 18, subsection 4 shall be calculated in such manner as may be prescribed. Then 6. Supply of plant and machinery after use. In case of supply of capital goods or plant and machinery on which input tax rate has been taken, the registered person shall pay higher of the following amounts. आता कोणकोणते अमाऊंट्स आहेत त्या त्यांनी खाली दिलेले आहेत. द अमाऊंट इक्वल टू द इनपुट टॅक्स क्रेडिट टेकन ऑन द सेड कॅपिटल गुड्स और प्लांट and machinery reduced by such percentage points as may be prescribed. Or B, the tax on the transaction value of such capital goods or plant and machinery determined under section 15. Then where refractory bricks, mold and dies, jigs and fixtures are supplied in scrap, the taxable person may pay tax on the transaction value of such goods determined under section 15. Then taking input tax credit in respect taking input tax credit in respect of inputs and capital goods sent for job work, section 19. Job work under section 2 subsection 68. Job work means any treatment of process undertaken by a person or goods belonging to another registered person, and the expression job worker shall be constructed accordingly. Input tax credit is allowed to principal in respect of input sent to job workers. Section 19, subsection 1. The principal shall, subject to such conditions and restrictions as may be prescribed, be allowed input tax credit on input sent to a job worker for job work. Then input tax credit is allowed even if input is sent directly to job worker. Section 19, subsection 2. Notwithstanding anything obtained in section 16, subsection 2, subsection B, the principal shall be entitled to take credit on input tax in input even if the inputs are directly sent to a job worker for job work without being first brought to his place of business. Inputs not received back by principal within 1 year. Section 9, subsection 3. Where the inputs sent for a job work are no received back by the principal after completion of job work or otherwise, are not supplied from one place of business of the job worker in accordance with section 143 subsection 1 subsection 1a subsection b within 1 year of being sent out, it shall be deemed that such inputs had been supplied by the principal to the job worker on the day when the said inputs were sent out. Direct dispatch to job worker of inputs, where the inputs are sent directly to a job worker, the period of 1 year shall be counted from the date of receipt of inputs by the job worker under section 19 subsection 3. Input tax credit allowed to principal in respect of capital goods sent to job worker, section 19 subsection 4. The principal shall, subject to such condition and restrictions as may be prescribed, be allowed input tax credit on capital goods sent to a job worker for job work. Then 7. Input tax credit is allowed even capital goods are sent directly to job worker, section 19 subsection 5. Notwithstanding anything contained in section 16 subsection 2 subsection B, the principal shall be entitled to take credit of input tax on capital goods even if the capital goods are directly sent to a job worker for a job work without being first brought to his place of business. Capital goods not received back by principal within 3 years, section 19 subsection 6. Where the capital goods sent for a job work are not received back by the principal within period of 3 years of being sent, sent out, it shall be deemed that such capital goods had been supplied by the principal to the job worker on the day when the said capital goods were sent out. Then direct dispatch to job worker of capital goods. Where the capital goods are sent directly to a job worker, the period of 3 years shall be counted from the date of receipt of capital goods by the job worker under section 19 subsection 6. Then special tools like mold and dies, jigs and fixtures are tools section 19 subsection 7. Nothing contained in section 19 subsection 3 or section 19 subsection 6 shall apply to mold and dies, jigs and fixtures or tools sent out to a job worker for job work. Manner of distribution of credit by the input service distributor. Section 20. The input service distributor shall distribute the credit of central tax as a central tax or integrated tax, and the integrated tax as a integrated tax or central tax, by way of issue of documents containing the amount of input tax credit being distributed in such manner as may be prescribed under section 20 subsection 1. The input service distributor may distribute the credit subject to the following condition under section 20 subsection 2. The credit can be distributed to the recipients of credit against a document containing such details as may be prescribed. The amount of the credit distributed shall not exceed the amount of credit available for distribution. Then the credit of tax paid on input services attributable to a recipient of credit shall be distributed only to that recipient. The credit of tax paid on input services attributable to more than one recipient of credit shall be distributed amongst such recipient to whom the input services is attributed, and such distribution shall be pro rata on the basis of turnover in state of turnover in the union territory of such recipient during the relevant period to the aggregate of the turnover of all such recipient to whom such input services is attributed and which are operational in the current year during the said relevant period. The credit of tax paid on input services attributes to all recipient of credit shall be distributed among such recipient, and such distribution shall be pro rata on basis of the turnover of the state turnover in a union territory of such recipient. Then thus the term relevant period shall be. आता relevant period म्हणजे काय, तर ह्या टर्मचं मिनिंग काय, तर काय म्हटलं, if the recipient of credit have turnover in their states or union territories in the financial year preceding the years during which credit is to be distributed, the said financial year, or if some of all recipient of the credit do not have turnover in their state or union territory in the financial year preceding the year during which the credit is to be distributed, the last quarter for which details of such turnover of all the recipients are available previous to the month during which credit is to be distributed. Thus, the term recipient of credit means the supplier of goods or services or both having the same permanent account number, that is a PAN number, as that input service distributor. Thus, the term, the relation of turnover is relation to any registered person engaged in the supply of taxable goods as well as goods not taxable under this act, means the value of turnover reduced by the amount of any duty of or tax levied under in number entry 84 or list of one of the seventh schedule to the constitution in and entry 51 and 54 of list 2 of the said schedule. Then manner of recovery of credit distributed in excess where the input service distributor distributed. Section 21. The credit is contravention of the provision contracted in section 20 resulting in excess distribution of credit to one or more recipient of credit, the excess credit to distributors shall be recovered from such recipients along with interest and the provision of section 73 or section 74 as the case may be shall methods apply for determination of amount of recovered. Prescribed order of utilization of IGST, CGST, SGST credits. The IGST payment can be done by utilizing the ITC. The amount of ITC and account on account of IGST is allowed to be utilized towards the payment of IGST, CGST, and SGST. Adjustment of input credit. GST rules 88A as per notification number 16 2019 dated 29 March 2019 has restored the set of input tax credit utilization in the old method with minor modification in order to set off rules 88A order to utilization of input tax credit. Input tax credit on account of integrated tax shall be first be utilized towards payment of integrated tax and the amount remaining, if any, may be utilized towards the payment of central tax and state tax or union territory tax as the case may be in any order. Provision that the input tax credit on account of central tax, state tax or union territory tax shall be utilized towards payment of integrated tax, central tax, state tax or union territory tax as the case may be only after the input tax credit available on account of integrated tax has first been utilized fully. In the above explanation, in any other order means IGST input tax credit after adjusting with IGST output liability, remaining balance of IGST input tax credit can be set off with any head of tax liabilities CGST, UTGST, and STGST in any other order. In second provision, it is mentioned that input tax credit available on account of integrated tax need to be first utilized fully. After that, only credit available on account of central tax, state tax, or union territory tax can be utilized. Thus, credit would be permitted to be utilized in the following manner: ITC or IGST allowed to set off and made zero against IGST, and then if any balance left against CGST, IGST, UTGST in that order. ITC or CGST allowed to payment CGST and IGST in the order. ITC of CGST, SGST allowed the payment of SGST and IGST in that order, and ITC of UTGST is allowed for payment of UTGST and IGST in other that order. So आता याच्यात इलस्ट्रेशन दिलेलं आहे. एक इलस्ट्रेशन बघा. A registered dealer provide the following data from the month of November. 12% GST goods of rupees 5 lakh purchase, 18% GST goods of rupees 8 lakh purchase, SGST GST exempt goods of 3 lakh purchase, taxable supplies made during the month of 18 lakh at 18% GST. Compute the tax to be paid under the provision of goods service tax. A total GST of supply made be during the month 5 लाख आणि 8 लाख त्यांनी खरेदी केले. 3 लाख काय होते एक्झेम्प्ट होते, त्याच्यामुळे ते आपण घेणार नाहीये. 5 लाख 8 लाख टोटल किती झाले? टोटल जीएसटी सप्लाय मेड ड्युरिंग द मंथ. टोटल त्याने सप्लाय किती केलाय एका महिन्यामध्ये? सो 5 lakh ओके 18 लाखचे 18%. ओके टॅक्सेबल सप्लाय म्हणून टॅक्सेबल सप्लाय जसं किती मेड बी ड्युरिंग अ मंथ 3,24,000. देन 12% जीएसटी गुड्स ऑफ 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs वरती 12% त्यांनी दिलेला म्हणून जीएसटी कॅल्क्युलेट केला. 18% कशावरती केलेला आहे? 18% गुणे 8 लाख होते 18%. सो 1,14,000. सो जीएसटी पेबल टोटल किती आहे? पहिला किती आहे? 3,24,000 2 लाख. सो ऑलरेडी आता त्यांनी जीएसटी पेड केला होता. किती पूर्ण वर्षाचा ह्याच्यावरती सेल्स वरती केला होता, मग त्याच्यातून हा जो आता जो काही नवीन जीएसटी आहे तो काय होणार आहे, मायनस होणार आहे. ह्यालाच आपण म्हणतो इनपुट क्रेडिट्स, की त्याच्यात टॅक्स जो आहे तो रिड्यूस केला जातो, म्हणून टोटल जीएसटी पेबल राहील 1,20,000. ओके, समज याच्यानंतर आता पुढचे असेच आहेत इलस्ट्रेशन, ते तुम्ही बघून घ्या. जिथे कुठे प्रॉब्लेम आहे तिथे मला विचारा. ओके, सो या ठिकाणी जो आहे आपला हा चॅप्टर संपलेला आहे. ओके, आणि या चॅप्टर सोबतच आपलं 3rd युनिट सुद्धा संपलेलं आहे.